I binged His and Hers. Here is my spoiler-free review. Now, I know that some shows are on Letterboxd, but just for the sake of continuity in the rest of this series, I'm only going to do this on my personal score from 1 to 100, and this one lands around an 86 for me. I enjoyed pretty much every episode of the show, and I wasn't bored for a minute. I do, however, feel that some of the motivation for the actions lacks a little bit of structure. This Netflix original series consists of 6 episodes, all around 45 minutes long, which brings the total length of the series to 259 minutes, or around 4 hours and 19 minutes. So this was a pretty easy binge. Jon Bernthal and Tessa Thompson are the main stars of this, and
let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something else, man.
Let me tell you something. I tell you what.
Tell you what, Dale.
Let me tell you something.
they are both phenomenal in this. I'm a huge fan of both of these people already, not just for Punisher and Valkyrie in the Marvel Universe, but also from the Left Right game, which is an audio narrative that I am a huge fan of. If you haven't heard of it before, I implore you to check it out because it truly changed the way that I view writing now. This project follows a detective and a journalist in a small town when a series of murders begins to tie their stories back together. They both go down paths that not only force them to conquer their inner struggles, but also protect the people around them and themselves. This story is really intriguing, but there is not a single trustworthy source in this entire series, and I kind of like that. I'm not normally a huge TV show guy. It takes me a while to get into something and a lot of convincing most of the time. However, my girlfriend was watching this show while I was doing something else, and it caught my attention pretty much immediately. I stopped what I was doing and finished the first episode with her. For reference, it took the release of season 2 of Severance for me to actually start it, even though one of my best friends was begging me to watch it for like a year straight, and it ended up being one of the best shows I'd ever watched. It's not that I don't enjoy TV shows. Severance and Breaking Bad are some of my favorite art projects of all time. I just take a lot of time to get into something. With this, however, I heard a lot of really good things online, so I was excited to watch it anyways, and since my girlfriend had started it, I figured I would just tag along. Everyone said that the twists were completely unpredictable, but we had figured out the mystery of it by like episode 4, so I can't 100% attest to that point of this. That being said, I wasn't bored or 100% sure of my answers at any point throughout the entire show until the last episode. So they did a good job all in all at burying the hatchet by telling the story through different perspectives. Talking about the show without spoiling it is a lot harder than I thought it would be, but if you're a fan of murder mysteries, you should totally check this series out. It is really good. Hopefully you guys want me to watch more shows and talk about them because it'll give me an excuse to get some that I've had on the back burner off.